Hey, babe. I'm going out for a little bit. You need anything? Don't you remember? I have that meeting that I have to get to. Yeah, I'm meeting up with Connor and his vampire friend. Trust me. I didn't think this would be going on either, but here we are. Times being what they are, it's good to have friends in as many places as possible. Well, we all need to exchange notes, figure out next steps, and just generally be ready for whatever happens. So, yeah, no, I'll be okay. I mean, yeah, we have to meet at night because, well, vampire, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not as worried. Sounds like this guy needs as many friends as he can get as well, so I don't know. Something about he knows what this is all about, I guess. Okay, to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention. I just jotted down a time and place. That's really bad, isn't it? I know. I should listen more, but he's a vampire. Some prejudices still, run true. I will be safe. Don't worry. Connor's gonna be there. He's got my back. You want to have my back as well? Hey, listen, I mean, I promise I'll be okay. Babe, okay, I'm gonna ask. Would it make you feel better if you came with me? Babe, you're my mate. You're always going to be welcome in any portion of my life. That's what partners do. So, if you want to come with me, I mean, yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, you are gonna have to play backpack. Well, I kind of planned on taking the bike. The R60 is ready, so I kind of wanted to flex a little bit. Apparently, this vampire Deacon is a bit of a bike guy himself, and it's a BMW R/60. I mean, that's kind of special, so I thought I'd just show off a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to come with, you're more than welcome, but oh, shit, yeah. Get your gear on. Yeah, and then let's get out of here. Lass, I'm not 100% certain why you want to come with me, but I do appreciate the company. Listen, just because I'm not used to it doesn't mean that I can't get used to it. It's not like it's my first time. I understand that. I very much understand that, but, I'm not that incompetent when it comes to it. Yes, I do prefer it a different way, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. The lads all seem to think this is the best way to meet up, and, well, I didn't want to seem like I didn't know what I was doing, so I went out and I rented one. It's not that bad. I took some classes, and when you rent, you don't have to, worry. You're with professionals, they know what they're doing. The guy at the shop said this was the best way to go, and, I kind of like it. It's from me homeland. Well, sorta. I mean, fair, it's from England, and it's not quite me home, but at the end of the day, it's nice. All right, all right. If you'd like to come along, you can. But, I mean, it might be a little weird. Because I've never ridden with a passenger like that before. Sure, if we're up on Crom, I mean, I know what I'm doing, but on that thing, a motorcycle cannot be that much harder than a regular horse, alright? It'll all be alright. Fine, fine, fine. I'll go put on that get up you got me. You do know that I'm basically immortal, right? I mean, sure, I can die, but dropping a motorcycle or falling off a motorcycle, it's not going to kill me. It's not that high off the ground. I'm in more danger if I fall off a crumb. He's like 5 feet up higher in the air. All right, I'll go put it on. Helmet's going to be a bit tricky. Well, I usually use a little bit of a harnessing device to keep the head on the shoulders, but in this case, it's going to be a bit tight. Just, bear with me. Like I said, it'll all be alright. I've got my little backpack there, You can keep me on the straight and narrow. Make sure I don't turn into one of those bad boy rebels. I don't know. I heard someone at the place, where I rented the bike say that, passengers were sometimes called backpacks. I don't know. Thought it was kind of cute. All right. Knock it off. I'll be ready in like 5 minutes and then we can get out of here. I know riding at night's dangerous, but Deacon is, a little bit allergic to the sunlight. Don't need one of my oldest friends, going poof into a cloud of smoke. Albeit it might be funny because he would have a bit of words right before he kicked, but still don't want him dying. Not yet, anyway. All right. I'll go get ready. You should too. We're out of here in 5, all right? Little one, I don't see the reason why you need to come with me. Are you scared of me riding a bike by myself? My night vision is phenomenal. Goodness, little one, it's almost as if you don't trust me. The others will be just fine. I have known Connor going on 250, 300 years. If Connor vouches for this werewolf, then that's good enough for me. It has to be. With where we are at right now, it absolutely has to be. Because in the event that things go truly sideways, I need to know that I have people watching my back. The Covens are reluctant to start fighting. They have memories of former hunts. I can't necessarily blame them. Well, I wish I could say we have the loyalty that the werewolves do, but unfortunately, when it comes to the Covens, we're not quite as pack-centric. Little one. Fine, fine. Come with me if you like. This is going to be an odd meeting, who knows? Maybe more familiar faces there will put everyone at ease. Oh, I don't know. These two are wild cards, but we all want the same thing in the end. For this hunter to get out of Frosthaven, either on his own or in a body bag, I could care particularly less. Well, to be fair, I would like to sink my fangs into him, but one doesn't get to just kill wantonly. There are protocols, rules that must be observed. Little one, you never cease to amaze me. I have some riding gear for you. Well, I figured this would become a sticking point, and I wanted to be prepared. Yes, I got something special out of the garage for tonight. I understand this werewolf, this Caleb, is a bit of a bike guy himself. He doesn't understand I've been around since the invention of the motorcycle, but with that in mind, I decided that the Vincent was the right way to go. I mean, really, can you think of a more vampiric-sounding bike? The Vincent Black Shadow. He'll be salivating over it. Oh, yes. Just wait until he finds out that I got the first one off the line. This is Black Shadow number 1. Yes. Now go on, get ready. We have places to be. And the night does not last forever. Well, I guess we're the first ones here. I mean, not surprising. We were meeting closer to Sheer Peak anyway. Yeah. Considering we're meeting at night, I think Connor thought it would make me feel better. So. I appreciate it from him. I mean, vampires and werewolves don't exactly mix, but Speak of the bats. I can smell him from here. Don't let him know that, though. You must be Deacon. Caleb, then, I presume? In the flesh. In the fur, if you will. God. Do all werewolves have to make such corny puns? I mean, I could have asked how, you flew here on a cloud of smoke, but I'm trying to start off right. If you're trying to start off right, maybe bad puns aren't the way to go. Fair enough, fair enough. How about instead we start another way? Which is... That is a hell of a machine between your legs. Holy shit. Do you like it? Like it? I never thought I'd actually see a black shadow in person, much less, know somebody who owns one. You do own it, right? You didn't, steal it or anything? I will have you know I bought this out of the factory new. Of course you did. Fair enough, fair enough. It's a great bike. Well, I must admit I'm a little surprised myself. How so? I didn't expect a werewolf to have such good taste in motorcycles. The R60. Delicious bike. I have eclectic tastes. Old English and Old German, that's my speed. Why, what'd you think I'd show up on? Do you want me to honestly answer that? It might wound you. Come on, give me your best shot. A Harley. Oh, damn. You do get after it, don't you? I do try. Any word from Connor yet? Not exactly. I think he was trying to fit in, so he rented a motorcycle. Wait, what? He's not riding that giant fuck-off horse of his? No, we won't be graced with Crom's presence tonight. That's gonna be fascinating, but okay. So, any idea where he is then? How good's your hearing? I think my nose is better than yours, not my ears. Well, because... there he is. Good lord, Connor. What are you doing to that poor bike? Alright, lads. I can't even feckin' start with this thing. How the hell do you both do this every day? Dude, we don't do it every day. I have a car. And to be fair, I do as well. This is more for joy and, relaxation. Feck you both. This hasn't been relaxing. I'm not happy right now. The only thing that should be between my legs is something that has far legs. Or two, but that's a whole nother joke in itself. So, we're just going to skip right past it. That was terrible. Dude, who told you to get a Triumph? The gentleman I rented it from. He said it was from the UK, and, well, I'm from the UK, so I thought we'd get along. Connor, how long have you and I known each other? Christ. Going on 3 years, give or take. All right. I say this with nothing but love for you, my Irish brother. Did you actually think you could commune with a motorcycle because you're both from the UK? Alright, listen. I don't need your shite right now. I damn near lost my head twice. And for me, that's not a feckin' pun. Oh, damn. Fair enough, Connor, fair enough. Okay, should we get started? Please, feck anything. I just need to not be on this damn thing for a while. Should we do some introductions? Oh, why not? Connor, you know me, but Deacon, my name is Caleb McNair, and I'm the head of the Frosthaven pack. The Alpha, if you will. This is my mate. Charmed, of course. Lovely to meet you both under this moonlit night. Thankfully not too moonlit, or this could go another way. This is my compatriot in arms. I call them Little One. To be fair, most everyone is little compared to me. Jesus, you see this lass? Immediately you get a werewolf and a vampire and they start doing a dick measuring competition. It's never a good sign, is it? Good to know that you're both on point, but we've got pressing matters. That we do, my old friend, that we do. Connor said you might have an idea about what's going on. Mind filling us in? Connor, how much? Deacon, I trust this man with me life. Same as I do you. If you can tell it to me, you can tell it to him. Fair enough, then. So I guess I should start by beginning with me. While I go by the name Deacon Verment here in Frosthaven, there was a time I went by my birth name, Ivan Dragosi. Funny, werewolf? No, I'm sorry. It's just Ivan Dragosi. I mean, that's like the most vampire name I've ever heard, and then you went straight to the stereotype of Deacon as another vampire. And listen, it was a different time when I chose my name, and I've decided I like it. Fair enough. Damn. Okay, so Deacon, you used to be Ivan, and now, I'm being hunted. It's me that the hunter is hereafter. He's been chasing down old contacts, old friends and associates. I'm not sure why, but I do know that he's looking for me. Damn it to the twa. Deacon, why didn't you tell us sooner? Because I wasn't fully sure that it was me, Connor, old friend. But recently, I came under the assumption that it was, and then it was confirmed. How did he confirm it? I mean, did you confront him? Did you talk to him? No, nothing that easy, I'm afraid. This hunter seems to be of the volition that he can chase me down through old contacts. He looked up an old compatriot of mine, Joanna. She has unfortunately passed, but he did find her son, gentleman by the name of Orion. An old friend of yours named their child Orion. And I thought I was the weirdest feckin' friend you had. My dear Connor, if you were the weirdest friend I had, I would be happy for it. I'll take that as a compliment, and not as an excuse to put my sword into you. You know, the fact that you two both have swords is a little weird to me, but hey, rock and roll on that front. Anyway, he found Orion. He's chasing me. As to the why, I'm not sure. I can't pinpoint any time that this hunter and I came into contact with one another, but he is clearly interested. Well, that's actually a good thing. What do you mean, lad? Well, if we know his target, we know that we have something he wants. We keep Deacon safe. Eventually, Tobin's gonna have to come to us. We keep hiding him.
I'll not hide from this human scum hunter. You would impugn my honor.
I would keep you safe, Deacon. This guy is after you, and in a big way. We can't just think about your honor right now. We have to think about the good of everybody. What do you have in mind, lad? Sounds almost like you've got a plan. We dealt with situations like this in the army. I mean, high-value targets are prime picking. Sometimes you put one out a little bit on a string, if you will. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you want to use Deacon here as bait?
I'm no one's carrot, werewolf.
No. I'm not quite saying that. Okay, yeah, I'm actually exactly saying that.
And who do you think you are to put me out as bait?
Tell me something, Deacon. You were a soldier once, right?
Yes.
So was I. I trained at Fort Bragg. I was some of the best the Army produced before, I got turned. And I'm here to tell you, sometimes you dangle bait to get your enemy to walk right into a trap. And I can't think of a better trap than the Alpha of the Frosthaven pack and a Dullahan who's older than all of us.
Dear boy, you think you can actually trap this man?
I think I am one of the best there is at what I used to do. And if I can use those skills to keep you safe, to keep my pack safe, to keep my friends safe, to keep all of us safe, I will gladly use them again. Okay? Deacon, he's got a bit of a point.
What?
Listen, lad. I know you're an honourable man. Yeah, you got a bit of a grey past, but you're honourable now. It stands to reason that if we did dangle you out there, somehow to lure Tobin in, we could conceivably surprise him, maybe capture him, talk him out of this shite.
What is there to talk him out of? I've done nothing to bring this man's wrath upon me.
I'm not saying you have, lad. I know you. I've known you for the last feck all 300 years. I know you're trying to be better than you are. I respect the hell out of that. I promise you I do. I'm not saying you did anything. I'm saying, though, now you can do something. He's right, Deacon. I'm not doing this because I'm a bastard. I'm not trying to, get a vampire killed. I promise you, I don't pertain to the older stereotypes. I don't care what you are. What I care about is keeping everyone safe. And in order to keep you safe, I need to tempt him. And in order to tempt him, I need to use you, if that makes sense.
It does. I'm not saying it doesn't. I don't like it.
I understand that. I promise I do. But it's the best plan we have. Deacon, lad. Like I said, 300 years. You trust me, don't you?
with my unlife.
This is the way to go. This is the only path. And if it works, which knowing Caleb as we do, it will, this all ends and we go back to a quiet life, fecking about in Frosthaven.
You have no idea how refreshing that sounds to me, my old friend.
Then you need to trust the man. Let him do what he does best. Trust me, I know he does it well.
Fine. Caleb, if Connor trusts you, then I trust you. But I will not have anyone I care about put in harm's way to spring your trap. Do you understand me?
Of course. My pack and I are at your disposal. We've got your back, okay? I've got some of the best. And I have a little bit of a plan, but part of it entails you, for the next week or so, laying a little lower than you're normally used to, okay? I'm gonna have Connor bring you whatever you need, but we need to put you in a safe house for the time being. You need to effectively disappear. After you do, then we can get Tobin antsy. Where did Deacon go? Why is he no longer here? And then from there, he'll get sloppy. They always do.
Connor, you trust this man, right?
I do, lad. He wouldn't be sitting across from you if he didn't.
Fair enough, then.
All right, Caleb. Let's go over the specifics. All right, then. For starters, I've got a phone call with a gentleman by the name of Wanderer coming up. Not really sure who he is, but Trevelyan, the coffee shop owner, he regards him pretty highly. We're going to get some supplies. If you need anything special, get me a list. I have an odd feeling this guy can get it for us. From there, we're going to start by